Oh, hey, Stony Richards here from Wide Awake on Y108. I think we were probably one of the first radio stations to see Chris Stapleton as an artist, as a singer. I mean, he's a songwriter. He's written so many songs. That's why everybody loves him in Nashville, because he's written so many big songs for so many artists in Nashville that when he started to record his own career, to make his own songs, people more than support him. Obviously, he won all those awards. But when he came here, he was at the Bowser Nissan Theater, where we do all the artists that come by. He came in just like everybody else with his guitar, and he was alone, actually. He didn't have anybody, just him. And he was still, and he always will be, rough around the edges. I mean, he had the beard, he had the long hair, he had kind of a straw cowboy hat. His shirt was just a regular kind of a Western shirt with the snaps outside of the pants, and he just said, well, I'm gonna do some songs for you, and he did some songs. Well, blew us away. It was like, man, this is the real deal. He got done with his performances. He did 3 or 4 songs, and we were just, man, that was just great. And I love the way he sings. Anybody would, right? So we're talking with the rep, with the label, and I mean, that's their job. And he's going, did you like him? We said, like him, man. He was fantastic, man. This guy's got all the goods. And this was early on in the tour, the radio tour, where they go meet everybody at the radio stations. And so the rep is going, well, yeah, we like him. We think he's got a lot to offer, and we're going to clean him up a little bit. I mean, the beard, the hair, and the shirt, and all that stuff. As he's saying that, over his shoulder comes the towering man that is Chris Stapleton and says, "You're going to do what?" And the rep is like, "Oh, yeah, we were just talking about you." Stapleton says, "Yeah, I know, I heard you." And so they kind of cleaned him up a little bit. And by that, I don't mean that he's a slob. He's just a cool guy like that. And they wanted to make him pretty, for radio, which is like, that's a bunch of baloney. So I'll never forget that. And then as he started to grow and people started to get to know the name, it was a slow burn, because some of the radio stations, I think, really wanted him to be prettied up or something. I don't know. Why the long hair? What's with the beard? Bunch of baloney. I mean, we're country, right? A few years go by, not even a couple, I guess. And Jeff Borovitz, our webmaster, and he's got a big whip. That's why he's called a webmaster. Oh, I don't want to tell you the story. But anyway, so Jeff's a big Stapleton fan. I had a couple of tickets, and I said, want to go? And he said, let's do it, dude. So Stage AE, maybe 350 people. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, Jeff. What a lot of people. I'll tell you how many people there were. Here's the stage. This is us. We literally were putting our hands on the stage watching Chris Stapleton up there. I mean, and it was you stood on the floor in Stage AE. Not a lot of people. He comes out there with his wife, and they just killed it. And we're like, people were coming up to Jeff and I and going, hey, good to see you guys. And we're like, yeah. Just want to watch. Do you hate that when you're at a concert and you really want to watch the artist and somebody goes, yeah, did you see this? I got a new jacket. It's like, I don't care. Great, good. So we're watching this, and we came away like, wow, that was great. And to see him that close. And I think Jeff and I kind of had this conversation about, man, I hope Stapleton makes it in a big way, because, man, that dude is good. It wasn't maybe a month later, maybe less than that. Again, the ACMs come up. Who wins all the awards? Chris Stapleton. In November, following that in April, CMAs, who wins all the awards? Chris Stapleton. Everybody had discovered this guy. He still looks like he looked when he first came here. But again, there's a guy you gotta be so happy for, because he's got the talent. He still plays it old school. He doesn't have ears on the stage. Guys with the monitors. He doesn't do that. He plays it like the guys did in Nashville in the 50s and 60s, listening to the monitors. What he hears on the stage is what is heard on the stage, not what's mixed through the soundboard. And I think that's just so cool. That's just old school. But man, he's good. And that voice he is, jeez. Chris Stapleton, what a guy. Started here with us.